Hello travellers, welcome to Tripmeant. Today, we're taking you on a journey to the hidden gem of Central Asia, Bishkek, capital of Kyrgyzstan. We'll explore snowy landscapes, cultural landmarks, bustling markets, and even ringing in the new year with the locals. Let's dive in. Our journey begins at Manas Airport, where the crisp winter air set the stage for an unforgettable adventure. Bishkek, with its blend of Soviet-era charm and natural beauty, is a city that invites you to explore every corner. From wide streets lined with trees to hidden gems around every turn, the city offers a perfect balance of history and modern life. Today, we're diving straight into the heart of Bishkek, where the adventure begins. Our first stop is the State History Museum. This towering building catches the eye with its bold Soviet-style design from outside, hinting at the rich stories it holds within. Inside, we'll uncover centuries of history, art, and culture that tell the tale of Kyrgyzstan's incredible journey. We begin with this hauntingly captivating statue of a Neanderthal boy. This exhibit reminds us of the very earliest inhabitants of this land, people who roamed the earth tens of thousands of years ago. Imagine this young boy and his family surviving in the harsh wilderness. Their simple tools and hunting techniques passed down through generations. Their resilience and ability to adapt laid the foundation for human life in this region. The ground floor is dedicated to the ancient history of Kyrgyzstan. You can immediately feel the connection to the past as you walk through displays of ancient pottery, tools, and clothing. These artifacts date back to the Bronze Age and even further. Each piece is a window into the life of the early Kyrgyz people who once roamed these lands, long before the nation we know today came into being. It's incredible to think about how far human civilization has come, from the simple tools of survival to the complex societies we live in today. Standing here, I feel like I'm connected to the very beginning of this journey. As we move forward through time, we come to one of the most influential figures in the region's history, Yusuf Balasaguni, a great thinker and poet Yusuf was the author of the Kutadgu Bilig, or Wisdom of Royal Glory, a masterpiece of Turkic literature written in the 11th century. His work laid the groundwork for political and ethical thought in Central Asia. This rare manuscript is a copy of Kutadgu Bilig, and his portrait hangs nearby, depicting a man whose ideas still resonate today. His writings are a remarkable blend of philosophy, politics, and moral guidance, offering insights into the governance and justice of the time. Moving on, we come to an extraordinary exhibit, the reconstructed Buddha clay settlement from Krasnaya Rechka. This ancient Buddhist site dates back to the early centuries of the Silk Road, a time when Buddhism spread through Central Asia. What we see here is a careful reconstruction, based on surviving fragments of the original settlement, carried out by restorers from the State Hermitage Museum of the Russian Federation between 2017 and 2018. These fragments, painstakingly pieced together, give us a glimpse into what was once a thriving Buddhist settlement. The serene figure of the Buddha, recreated from the remnants, symbolizes the spiritual and cultural exchange that took place along the Silk Road. And the craftsmanship reminds us of the artistic traditions that flourished in this region so long ago. Standing in the center of the room are the replicas of two iconic towers, the Uzgen Minaret and the Burana Tower. These structures, which still stand today, are reminders of medieval architecture and the flourishing Silk Road towns of the region. The Uzgen Minaret, with its stunning brickwork, was part of a larger complex that included a mosque and mausoleums, while the Burana Tower is a remnant of the ancient city of Balasagun. Both towers were not only symbols of religious significance, but also acted as watchtowers, protecting the cities that once thrived in their shadows. The museum is filled with even more treasures from the past: jewelry that adorned the elite, pottery that held food and drink for the common people, and textiles woven with the patterns of centuries-old traditions. Every artifact here carries a story, a piece of Kyrgyzstan's ancient identity. Now we move to the first floor, that is dominated by the Soviet era and Kyrgyzstan's cultural heritage. One of the first things that catch your eye are these two magnificent horse statues. With powerful stances and intricate detail, they reflect not only the significance of horses in Kyrgyz life, but also the artistry that flourished during the Soviet era. Next, we come across an array of beautiful carpets. These traditional Kyrgyz carpets, or shayadaks, are not just for decoration, they're works of art. Each one tells a story, with patterns that reflect the natural landscapes and the people's relationship with their environment. The pottery on display here, with its simple yet elegant designs, served practical purposes in daily life, but the artistry is undeniable. From delicate vases to sturdy pots, these pieces reflect the skill and creativity of the artisans who crafted them. On this floor, you'll also find an exquisite collection of female jewellery. The intricate designs of these pieces show the craftsmanship of the jewelers, who blended traditional Kyrgyz motifs with influences from the Silk Road. Another highlight is the collection of wooden art. These pieces, carved from the region's sturdy walnut trees, feature intricate designs that reflect both nomadic life and the Kyrgyz connection to nature. From decorative items to practical tools, the artistry in these carvings is remarkable. Walking through these exhibits, we're struck by how these ancient civilizations managed to create such beauty and complexity, even with the limited tools and resources they had. Their legacy lives on in these artifacts, each one preserving a moment in time. This place is more than just a building. It's a journey through Kyrgyzstan's rich history, from the distant past to the modern era, where the country's rich history is displayed in all its glory. It is a must-visit for anyone wanting to understand the country's cultural evolution. On the second day, we set off from Bishkek to a destination where nature reigns supreme, Ala Archa National Park, one of Kyrgyzstan's most breathtaking hidden gems. Located only 26 miles from the city, this winter paradise is a must-visit destination for anyone exploring the region during winter, with a fresh blanket of snow and towering peaks creating a breathtaking landscape. As we leave the city behind, the urban landscape gives way to sprawling fields, distant mountains, and a crisp winter chill in the air. The road winds its way through scenic views, and with each passing mile, we're drawn deeper into the heart of nature. There's something magical about watching the snow blanket the world around you, turning the entire landscape into a winter wonderland. powerful and healing nature is, and we are already looking forward to coming back one day. On the third day of our journey, we visit Dordoi Bazaar, the beating heart of Bishkek's trading economy and one of the largest retail as well as wholesale markets in Central Asia. Stretched across a sprawling area, this market is a city within a city. A vast network of shipping containers turned into shops, brimming with everything you could imagine. From clothes and shoes to food, electronics, and much more, Dordoi offers a shopping experience like no other. As we dive deeper into the market, we find ourselves in the clothing section, a shopper's paradise. From casual wear to winter coats, traditional Kyrgyz outfits, this part of the bazaar offers an incredible range of styles at reasonable prices. Many vendors here import goods directly from China, Turkey, and Russia, making it the go-to place for locals and retailers looking to stock up on the latest trends. You can spend hours wandering through the endless aisles of clothing, trying to find that perfect piece. The variety here is overwhelming, and with the right bargaining skills, you can walk away with some amazing deals. In the shoe section, where every type of footwear you can imagine is neatly displayed. From sturdy winter boots to stylish sneakers and traditional leather shoes, there's something for everyone here. Just like the clothing section, shoes at Dordoi Bazaar come from all corners of the world, and you'll find everything from high-end brands to affordable local options. The wholesale section of the market is a critical hub for local and regional retailers, offering everything in bulk, from household items to toys, accessories, and more. It's incredible to see the scale of commerce here, with rows upon rows of shipping containers packed to the brim with goods waiting to be transported across the country and beyond. After hours of navigating endless alleys, stalls, and containers, it's hard to believe we've only scratched the surface of Dordoi Bazaar. This place is a true crossroads of cultures, goods, and people, where locals and travelers alike come to experience the heart of Kyrgyzstan's trading economy. Dordoi Bazaar is more than just a market. It's a glimpse into the daily lives of the people who call Bishkek home. It's a place where tradition and modernity meet, where business thrives, and where the energy is as dynamic as the goods being sold. It's no wonder that Dordoi is considered one of the most important commercial hubs in Central Asia, and it's been an unforgettable part of our journey through Kyrgyzstan. On the last day of our journey, we've arrived at the Gapar ITF National Museum of Fine Arts, one of Kyrgyzstan's most today important cultural institutions. Founded in 1935, this museum is a treasure trove of art, history, and culture, housing over 17,000 pieces that spans centuries of artistic expression. From ancient tools to Soviet-era sculptures, and traditional Kyrgyz crafts to contemporary paintings, this museum offers a way into the soul of Kyrgyzstan. The museum houses an impressive collection of musical instruments, antique arts, and traditional equestrian gear. From finely crafted Soviet-era pieces to delicate items inspired by Kyrgyz traditions, this section showcases the diversity of the region's cultural and artistic legacy. One notable display features intricately designed fur and leather mats used on horseback, a nod to Kyrgyzstan's nomadic heritage and the central role that horses have played in the nation's history. These items are more than just utilitarian objects. They reflect the cultural and practical values of their time. The fur and leather mats showcase the deep connection between the Kyrgyz people and their horses. In these pieces, you can see the emphasis on craftsmanship, mobility, and survival, all of which were essential to the nomadic way of life that defined the region for centuries. Moving further into the museum, we come across a fascinating collection of ancient tools used by the people of Kyrgyzstan centuries ago. These tools tell stories of a bygone era, each bearing the marks of time and craftsmanship. The collection includes various hammers, used by blacksmiths and artisans for different trades. The wear and tear on their surfaces speaks to their long history of practical use, whether for building, crafting, or repairing. These tools were an essential part of daily life, passed down through generations as symbols of hard work and skill. Among the collection, we also find an old sewing machine and a rotary telephone, relics from a time when technology was mechanical and analog. The sewing machine, once a staple in households, played a pivotal role in clothing production. Its intricate mechanisms reflect the innovation of the industrial era. The telephone, with its rotary dial and coiled cord, is a reminder of early communication systems that connected people across distances in a way that was once revolutionary. The museum also features a collection of Soviet-era posters, which were used to promote the values of the communist regime. These posters, with their vibrant colors and bold designs, played a crucial role in shaping public opinion during a time of political upheaval. They reflect the power of art as a tool for persuasion and control. The Gapar Aitiev Museum also highlights modern Kyrgyz art, showcasing the nation's evolving identity through contemporary pieces. These artworks delve into themes of cultural heritage, identity, and the impact of globalization, providing a unique lens on what it means to be Kyrgyz in the present day. From vibrant paintings to intricate artistic displays, these pieces reflect a fusion of tradition and modernity, offering visitors a fresh perspective on Kyrgyz culture in the context of a rapidly changing world. As we leave this museum, we're left with a deep appreciation for the rich artistic and cultural heritage of Kyrgyzstan. From ancient tools and traditional crafts to Soviet-era sculptures and contemporary paintings, this museum offers a journey through time and culture. As the afternoon sun casts its golden light, Bishkek streets come alive with energy. The once quiet corners are now buzzing with activity. People moving about, markets bustling, and the city thriving in its midday rhythm. The blend of old and new is even more vivid, with modern life unfolding against rich history and culture. Walking through these vibrant streets, you can feel the pulse of the city, the warm afternoon air, the sounds of daily life, and the colorful scenes around every corner remind you that Bishkek is not just a city, it's a living, breathing story in motion. We are going to the heart of Bishkek, beats loud and proud, tonight, at the end of our 4-day adventure, as the city's residents gather at Ala Archa Square to usher in the new year. The excitement is palpable, and the air is filled with anticipation as 2024 comes to an end. This iconic square, usually a peaceful center of history and culture, has transformed into a vibrant celebration hub, where thousands of people from all walks of life come together to share the magic of the night. As temperatures drop and snow shades the streets, the warmth of community spirit fills the air. The square is buzzing with energy, with food stalls serving local treats, vendors selling colorful trinkets, and live music performances adding to the festive mood. Fireworks light up the sky, reflecting the excitement in everyone's eyes as they eagerly await the midnight countdown. As President Sadir Japarov delivers his heartfelt message, the crowd erupts in applause. His words resonate deeply with the people of Kyrgyzstan, offering hope and a vision of progress for the coming year. His promise to guide the nation toward prosperity reflects the aspirations of a country that has faced its fair share of challenges, but remains steadfast in its determination to thrive. Here, beneath the fireworks and twinkling lights, the people of Bishkek welcome 2025 with open hearts and boundless hope. As fireworks burst into a kaleidoscope of colors, the square is filled with the sound of joy. As the city dances beneath the fireworks, a new chapter begins for this proud nation. As we wrap up our journey through the vibrant streets of Bishkek, from its rich history to the breathtaking landscapes of Ala Archa, we hope this adventure has brought you closer to the heart of Kyrgyzstan. But this is just the beginning. Our travels will continue, and we can't wait to take you along to new places, cultures, and new experiences across the globe. Your support means the world to us, so do not forget to support our channel for more unforgettable journeys. Until our next adventure, we wish you safe travels and endless discovery. Goodbye from Bishkek. See you soon on our next trip.